How we doing today? All right. Fire away, I'm ready.
We just talked to Travis Jones. A lot of the veterans have been talking about. What have been your impressions of him going through 2.5 weeks of camp now?
He's a stud. He has all the tools to be a special player in this league. His mindset is that of a guy who's hungry and wants to be great. I think it's, just a great environment for him to flourish and develop. This organization is special. Coaching staffs that we have, I feel like really fit. The ability for to be able to bring the best out of him. He has good vets in the room. With Michael Pierce and Brett Urban. I feel like we really are. It's a great place to develop. Especially for a young D lineman. But he has all the tools in place, and he's flashing in camp. You think you can tell he's gonna be a special guy.
You guys enjoy particularly watching his one-on-one reps when you do those pass rushes?
Oh yeah, it's fun. He's really been very dominant against starter-level players too. It's not like he's just doing it against the young guys. He's doing it against the ones too, which is kind of impressive. And I feel like he can help us win this year. And he's going to be a great player for a long time to come. God willing, he stays healthy.
Does Travis remind you of anybody you played with previously?
He's kind of a unique guy. Not a lot of guys have his power and raw strength. Not that I play with, but I know some other guys say it kind of reminds me like Fletcher Cox and some other things. Just guys who just have that like raw strength and can get off the ball real fast. But he is unique. I've done a lot of, I guess they call it giving a look. And just kind of do a scout team rep, or I'm giving the offensive player going against him and. I play around a little bit. I'm not going at full speed, but I'm like, if I did go full speed, I might, that might hurt a little bit. He's a tough guy.
John was asked about who may be playing Sunday and who may not be, and he said some guys still going to be playing. Do you have a preference on playing in the preseason? You think you'd be absolutely fine in week one without playing? And do you provide any input on whether you'd like to play or whether you don't?
Yeah, if you ask me, I'll tell him how I feel. I don't think I need much at all, if any at all, really. I feel like in practice we get it, we get enough. There is a level that, that a game, elevates to that you kind of want to get, but I think we can get that in practice. We should be getting that in practice. If we're not getting that in practice, then we're not practicing hard enough, So I feel like, we definitely have, there's been moments in camp so far where I feel like it was kind of like a game. And I think that helped our young guys, be ready, and that's why I think they look really good, in the last preseason game. I think that, that's probably why we've, got 21 straight, preseason game wins, So there's definitely a formula there, but I don't think I need much. If Coach asks me, I'm ready to go September 11th. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a pleasant surprise, because he just, when you ask him about it, he's, just kind of like, when I'm ready, I'm ready. I'll let you know, but I'm not going, I'm not going to try to, put a date on them to let my body talk to me. And so, it's good to see that he's improving and making the strides to be ready to go out there and help us compete. This team is very, very talented, and we just got a whole lot better with him on the field.
We know you're going back to Arizona. Drafted obviously by the Cardinals. Do you have any feelings about?
A lot of my family still lives there, so it'd be good to go see my family. It'd be way different if it was like a regular season game, but in preseason, it's gonna be a fun trip. I think everybody's asking me like, what's the good places to eat at? Where to go and kind of just relax a little bit. I'm like, I'm giving out a whole lot of advice, but for the most part, though, it's gonna be a good team bonding trip. I think having a couple of days out there is nice to be able to connect, just really get away and really hang with the guys.
Back to Marcus coming back. How does he change this defense on the field come the regular season? Because we didn't see him at all last year, obviously. How does the defense change with him back?
Well, he's probably the most vocal defensive back that we have. I think we got some other guys who are really vocal now as well. But, when he's out there, he's a great leader. And the way he communicates and makes sure we're on the same page is, that helps contribute to our success a lot. Not only is his factor as he plays, because he's a great player, obviously, a two-time All-Pro, just a beast out there on the field, but his leadership and make sure the other guys around him are also playing at a high level, I think is where we're really going to benefit. And so I'm excited to have him back. He's a great guy.
As you go back to Arizona, you mentioned it's a preseason game. Is it worth noting that that's where the Super Bowl is going to be in February? And has that been brought up?
It is. That's something that, when you're talking to the guys, when we get in that arena, it's just like, hey, put yourself here in February, picture yourself here, you know, just, you know, get used to being here, you know, just taking the environment, taking the, you know, all your senses, just feel it, you know, and just kind of, you know, I mean, it's something to visualize in it. You know, I think, you know, visualization is a big part of this game and being able to see yourself successfully. And so, I mean, you know, everybody wants to be in the Super Bowl, and it's going to be a hard route for whoever makes it. You know, it's never easy, you know, but, you know, having a chance to go there and just kind of be in that environment, I think it's, you know, just trying to remind the guys, this is where we want to be back here in this stadium, playing on this field, you know, for a chance to, you know, win a Super Bowl. So be world champs, you know, that's the goal.
We've seen just across the league a lot of teams going to that wide zone running structure. I know you guys maybe might have some more of that this year. As a defensive lineman, what are the challenges with the stuff now? Why do you think we've seen that increase, you know, kind of usage rate?
You know, that's a great question. I think, you know, this league has always been kind of a copycat league, and it's worked. You know, guys have had a lot of success with it. And I think that, you know, just making, you know, defensive linemen move, you know, sideways to side, you know, linebackers move sideline to sideline, you know, it gives you just a crease for just one guy to mess up. You can capitalize on it more, you know, and so you definitely have to move in unison to kind of build that wall and be able to travel together. And you know, if one guy kind of gets out of position, it's like special teams, you have to kind of replace them. You know, so it's tough. But at the same time, I mean, you know, I feel like you know, there's some guys that do really well against it. You know, I love playing against his own teams. You know, I feel like you can set the edge and make the ball come back. You know, from a 3 technique. You know, a lot of times, so you kind of, you know, eliminate one side of the field. So, but I feel like, you know, the reason why it's everywhere, though, is because it works and guys have a lot of success. But I do think that we were built to stop it. And hopefully, you know, I think, you know, we're definitely going to have some of that in our playbook as well. But, you know, we still got the downhill gap scheme as well. So it's going to be fun. I think the biggest thing you can do is mix it up, keep teams guessing. You know, if you know exactly what team's going to do, you have a better chance of stopping it. But if you can mix it up and make it complicated, you know, give yourself just a little bit of an edge, what you need in this game.
What have you seen that brought you to that?
A whole lot. You know, when we're on that field, you know, we're watching tape. You know, you see a lot of good ball being played, you know, and I mean, we have 9 guys in the D-line room right now, and all 9 of those guys are making plays consistently. You know, I mean, honestly, this might be the most talented, you know, from top to bottom. You know, you've always had like those top-loaded, talented teams, but, you know, you don't really see the bottom tier, you know, of the roster, the guys who are young, really come along so fast and be, you know, this good. And, you know, I mean, that's a testament to the front office for bringing the right guys in, and then the coaching for getting them prepared. But wow, you know, I mean, we were really 9 deep. You know, I mean, all 9 guys in our D-line room, I think, can play on Sunday and help us win ball games.
All right. Thank you, Calais. Appreciate it.
No problem.